This week, people will be drawn to you. They want to be in your energy. People are taking notice. You will walk into a room and all eyes will be on you. Own it. That's the Sun card. Now, for this week, we have the Major Arcana card of the Sun. That means the energy will be around you, not just this week. Then we have the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So the Sun card is here. That marks a time of optimism, success. So maybe some new opportunity, something has already come in, or it is on its way in. The Sun also tells you that you will have premonitions. You're just going to know something. You don't know how, you don't know why, but you just know. Trust that. This is about leveling up. It's positive around your health. It shows healing. It shows new things coming into your life. It marks a time where you're excited. You're looking at the future and you're just loving what is on the horizon for you. It can also mark pregnancies, a big deal card. So you have the Sun in your back pocket, marking this transitional period, leveling up, telling you to own it, take your seat right now. You need to boost yourself up in the Queen's chair on the throne. That is the King. Now with this King, and we have all these wands in play, this can show a promotion, an opportunity. It's a message for you to aim higher, go after something. It's a lot of things. I'm only speaking of career, but it just marks so many things. He has a staff, which means you're owning it. You're taking your power. It's reminding you, get out of that box thinking. You are capable of so much more. Shoot for the stars. A really good sign if you are thinking about a career change or if you want to bid on a different position. This marks a yes. This tells you to go for it. The important message for this week lies in this Nine of Wands. Big deal card here for you. If you look at the card, I'm going to bring him up here. Hopefully he stays in focus. Look at him. He's exhausted. He's been on the front line fighting for something. He has a bandage on his head, but he's standing, and that's what's important. He's resilient. This card always reminds me of the movie The Notebook, if you're familiar with that movie. This card reminds me of him in the movie. He did his life. He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't let that relationship and not having her consume him. And he put together a strategy. And that's this card. Whatever you're faced with right now, you've been trying to pull something in. You've been working through something. Because this 5, even though we don't know for sure what this guy is doing on the card, marks a psychological process. So you still could be dealing with a loss, change, or internal things that you've been working through. And how you're going to get to the next position, you're going to pull this completion in, a victory, and close the chapter on something, is by using your wit. Don't make decisions when you are emotional. The King tells you, use your logic, use your wit, because what you want to do is step outside of the situation and look at it from all the angles and build your strategy. If you go in with emotion, if you make decisions when you're emotional, that's how you're going to lose your footing. You're conquering something right now. You're ending something right now. You're closing the chapter on something possibly. Wherever it applies for you this week, remember, you're wise. Your wit will get you through it. Use strategy. Any situations, challenges you are facing, have a strategy, use your wisdom. You're going to conquer it. This 3. The Three of Wands, again, here we are with the optimism. Your back is turning, you're looking at your future, and you are excited. You're creative, you're putting together a plan. The sun marks this creative energy. You could also travel or be planning a trip, but it's a high energy week for you with the wands. You're excited, something comes in, or like I said, it already is, or you're pulling it in, and you are just going to be over the moon about it. The sun always marks a time where you are leveling up in life. This is a great sign, this sun, if you've been going through relationship issues. You're really going to come together. It's a card that's marked with Leo. It's a summertime card, but you're graduating to this new position. You've put in the work and things are going to pay off. Do I even need to say this again? If you are single, almost every week they give us messages about new love coming in if you are single. Get yourself out there. When you feel yourself getting noticed, and you will, own it. If people flirt with you and you feel that, don't run away, embrace it. That's what this king is. Embrace your power, own who you are, look up, but don't run, don't be meek, don't stay home because you're too afraid of meeting people. You think you don't know how to do it. Every week almost we get those messages. Get yourself out there. There's someone there for you. With all these wands for the week, I just can't help but feel excited because that's how you're going to feel. It's optimism. It's a fresh energy, a new start, a new chapter. And that's what this 5 can mark. If you look at this card, you can see we don't know what he's doing. It represents a psychological process. There's the water, which represents emotions. There's some cups down. Maybe you've really been through it. Maybe you're dealing with a death, a loss of a loved one, hard stuff, or this massive change and you're still piecing your life together, or just it's internal stuff. You've been doing shadow work. You've been working on yourself. What I mean by shadow work is where you really dive in and you face your fears and you go through this transformation as a person. This marks a new chapter. This does. Something new is coming in. Your divine team is telling you, look up, aim high, go after things. The sun has your back. Trust these premonitions that you'll have. That's what the sun card is. You just know stuff. Trust it, don't dismiss it. And there you are putting together this new plan. It's like you shut the door on something and you're looking over here and it's just this renewed hope, motivation, a very creative time too, like I said. You may really dive in on something that you enjoy doing and you're going to create beautiful things. Plan those trips. This 3 can indicate you really need a vacation. Plan it. It will be a good time. Be kind to yourself. Also with the sun, this card reminds you how important it is to celebrate yourself. And I know it sounds so cliche or like something that should be on a t-shirt, but it's very important. With the sun card, you need to celebrate yourself. Celebrate all that you've done. Don't compare yourself against other people. You have overcome a lot. You have done a lot. You've been a lot of places in your life. And the sun card is a solid reminder. Treat yourself. Give yourself time to recognize everything that you do, who you are as a person. It is also a solid sign. The more you are grateful for, the more you will have. That's the sun card. It's such a sign of success. If you have a question around something, this tells you it's a huge yes. Trust that something is there, something new. It's going to light you up. A new spark is there that's going to motivate you and drive you and let you close the door on something else. One last thing, I almost forgot about this Sun card. If you are thinking about adding a family member, starting a family, you're probably going to wait until after spring to do this. This is a Sun card, and it looks like you're putting some things together first to make that happen, some solid plans. It's a really good sign around a pregnancy, and it does mark a baby boy if that resonates with you at all. Have a beautiful week, everyone.